What if we told you the legend is back? The Yamaha Rajdoot 350, once a street dominator and cult favorite, has returned in 2025, and this time, it blends vintage class with modern muscle like never before. From the roaring exhaust notes to the signature stance that made it India's first real performance bike icon, the Rajdoot 350 is not just a motorcycle, it's a resurrection of raw emotion, and it's ready to rule again. Watch till the end, because what we're about to show you will blow your mind. The Yamaha Rajdoot 350 is back on the roads, not just as a tribute to its glorious past but as a bold statement in the future of retro motorcycles. It's been decades since we last saw this name rolling off assembly lines, yet its legacy never really faded. Bike enthusiasts held on to their old models, modified them, and worshipped every inch of that classic twin-cylinder beast. But now, Yamaha has heard the cry of the people, and in 2025, they've brought the beast back, a stronger, sleeker, and smarter. Under the fuel tank of this reborn icon lies a heart that beats louder than ever, a 348cc parallel twin, air and oil-cooled engine that produces a thrilling 39 bhp at 9,500 revolutions per minute and 31 Nm of torque. With fuel injection and ride-by-wire tech, the power delivery is razor-sharp, yet manages to retain that raw, old-school charm. Yamaha has fine-tuned this engine to make it more refined, smoother, and compliant with global emission norms, but without muting the aggressive personality that made it famous in the first place. The sound, it's music for purists. The exhaust system is engineered to replicate that unmistakable two-stroke growl with a modern twist. At idle, it hums with authority. At full throttle, it roars like a wild animal breaking its chains. There's a special resonance in that sound that tugs at nostalgia, while sending shivers down the spine of the competition. The design of the 2025 Yamaha Rajdoot 350 is a masterstroke of retro-modern fusion. The silhouette instantly reminds you of the original RD350, with its peanut-shaped tank, flat seat, and chrome-finished round headlamp, but a closer look reveals modern enhancements: LED lighting, a fully digital instrument cluster with vintage-style dials, dual-channel ABS, slipper clutch, and optional traction control for safety without killing the thrill. Yamaha hasn't skimped on the build either. The double cradle chassis has been completely re-engineered using high-tensile steel for better rigidity and lighter weight. The suspension setup includes telescopic front forks with modern damping tech and twin rear gas-charged shock absorbers, tuned for Indian roads but equally responsive on highways. The Rajdoot 350 isn't just a Sunday nostalgia trip, it's a real everyday machine with the soul of a legend. The 2025 version also brings rider ergonomics to the next level: a slightly forward-leaning position, wide handlebar, and mid-set foot pegs offer a sporty yet comfortable posture. Long rides, short city hops, or aggressive cornering, it adapts to the rider's intent with grace. Yamaha has truly engineered this bike to be more than just a revival, it's a modern-day classic made for real-world fun. For younger riders, this might be their first introduction to a name that shaped motorcycle culture in India. For veterans, it's an emotional return, and Yamaha has nailed that balance beautifully. Every design element, from the fuel tank to the tail section, screams road heritage, but with premium touches like matte metallic finishes, forged levers, and stitched leather seats that take it far beyond mere nostalgia. Now let's talk pricing. Yamaha has launched the Rajdoot 3502025 at an expected ex-showroom price of around a superscript 12.9 lakh to a superscript 13.2 lakh in India. Considering what it brings to the table, a twin-cylinder layout, modern tech, classic styling, and a legendary brand value, it's a very aggressive price point. Yamaha is clearly targeting Royal Enfield's Interceptor 650, Jawa 42 Bobber, and even Honda's CB350 with this retro rebirth. The customization scene is expected to explode again, just like in the A80s and A90s. Enthusiasts are already talking about mod kits, performance upgrades, and retro paint jobs. Yamaha has hinted at launching official accessories to a cafe-copyright racer seats, clip-on handlebars, scrambler-style kits, and more, keeping that rider personalization culture alive and booming. The Rajdoot 350 isn't just a motorcycle, it's a cultural phenomenon making a comeback. In an era dominated by digital dashboards and devs, this bike dares to be different. It dares to bring emotion back into motorcycling. It dares to bring back the rawness, the rebellion, and the thunder of old-school biking, while giving you the reliability, efficiency, and refinement of 2025 tech. Fans around the world are already calling it a future collectible. Pre-orders in India reportedly surged within the first 48 hours. Yamaha plans to introduce it in selected international markets as well, where road fans have been waiting decades for its return. Enthusiasts in Japan, Southeast Asia, and even parts of Europe have shown massive interest in what they call the Indian rebirth of the road legend. If you're someone who missed the RD350 era, this is your second chance. And if you're someone who once lived it, this is the ride you've been dreaming about. Every gear shift in the 2025 Yamaha Rajdoot 350 tells a story, one of power, heritage, and rebellion. Every twist of the throttle is a tribute to a time when motorcycles weren't about numbers, they were about feelings. So whether you're a biker, collector, or someone who just loves the sound of freedom echoing through twin exhausts, the Rajdoot 3502025 will hit you right in the heart. The legend has returned, and this time, it's louder, bolder, and better than ever. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Next Gen World for more epic auto content. Let us know in the comments, would you ride the new Rajdoot 350, or did you ride the original? We're reading every comment, and we'll feature your stories in our next video. This isn't just a comeback, it's a revolution on two wheels.